So the Pan-Hellenic Council at WKU has decided to conduct sorority recruitment this fall virtually. Andrew Rash, what's that gonna look like?
Absolutely. So it was last week the Penland Council chapters made a vote, and they voted that virtual was the style that they wanted to use. And we have worked through all the details, making sure we're updating websites and informing those ladies who have registered for recruitment. The good thing is most every detail is the same. So move-in is still the same. Everybody that goes through recruitment is still assigned a recruitment counselor. We call them Gamma Chi's that helps guide them through the process. They still have party schedules, and those party schedules look very, very much the same than it would compared to an in-person recruitment. The real difference just is in recruitment will be done through Zoom, through virtual technology rather than in person. But the rest of it, I would say 90+% of it is still very much the same.
So this is in response to COVID-19 in an effort to socially distance and eliminate any possibility of that kind of contact. So you're using Zoom technology to do virtual sorority recruiting at WKU this fall. So thank you, Zoom, but what's that going to look like?
We're still figuring out those details. We're going through little decisions on what is going to work best for WKU and what is going to work best for the chapters. So obviously there will be certain party times that ladies will go to the party, and they will click on a link that will take them to that individual's party. But even within those parties, there will be things within that party. So for instance, breakout rooms. They may break out and have, for instance, maybe 2 potential new members speaking with 2 active members. So it's not just this big group of 50 or 70 or 80 people just all there together, and this cacophony of sounds. It's even broken down into breakout rooms, so it's done at a manageable and more personable level.
Okay, so you have over 500 women who have signed up to go through virtual sorority recruiting at WKU this fall. What about, so maybe we have some people who really don't do well virtually. They're much better in person. Are they at a disadvantage?
I don't think so, because of the breakout rooms. I think that breaks it down to where it is more of an individualized level. Also, I think you just have to also take into consideration that the virtual part, the meeting virtually, is just one part of how chapters get to know them and do their invite list. Obviously, they have their recruitment registration form where they can put various details and involvements and passions and things like that as well.
Okay, so you go through virtual sorority recruitment, then they are invited to join a sorority and they select the sororities. So then comes fall, they're still going to go then and move into the house and have that contact. So how is this helping the situation in COVID-19 times?
Yeah, so we give chapters the autonomy. What we do is say, chapters, here are the rules and here are the parameters. And the rules and the parameters are obviously capacity limits set forth by the governor. There are obviously rules and limitations and things you have to follow in terms of reserving a room in the Downing Student Union, or if you were to have a philanthropy on South Lawn, making sure with campus and community events that is okay. And what we are saying is we encourage, obviously, to have that in-person experience. However that is done in chapters, you have the autonomy to do it. And here are the rules and parameters that you have to follow. And obviously that will change just depending on COVID, if things get better or things get worse, whether they are more strict or less strict. But we are not just doing uniform, you can't do this. We're saying we encourage you to do in-person things and make it a personal experience, because that's one of the many reasons, but a key reason why people join Greek life is for an interpersonal experience, to get connected to a positive support group, to get involved, to do philanthropy, to have a group that holds you accountable, those things. And that's obviously best done in an in-person experience. And we're just encouraging chapters to get creative in doing that.
Andrew Rash is the coordinator of WKU student activities. Thanks for joining us and good luck with this effort. I appreciate you. Cheers.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you for having me on.
Yes, and remember, you can keep the conversation going. This is Coffee Near Me. Who would you like to sit down and have a cup of coffee with? Let us know. Thank you. Thanks, Andrew.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much.